What's up, guys? It's Thatpastordude, and today we're talking about Tiberius. No, I mean Tiberius. Yeah, it's pronounced Tiberius. And we're looking at one of my favorite loadouts with him. Mainly that I feel like that this loadout is really pushing objectives like onslaught or siege when the enemy is grouped up. And one of my favorite thing is on the talents is Vicious Assault. This is Crouching Tiger on now deals 700 damage in a 20 unit radius on landing. And so what I like to do with that is I like to jump around on the objective. It works really well if your teammates are around you and they're already engaging the enemy, and so you just jump around and just landing bombs and dealing a ton of damage on the enemy. I have got a lot of objectives with that assault when playing Siege. I'll show you what that looks like. But also, I just kind of want to show you what cards I have with Tiberius. I have Crowd Pleaser is the first card. It generates 3 ammo after activating Combat Trance. And Combat Trance, if you've never used Tiberius before, he basically goes into almost a full auto mode where he throws his chakrams. Usually if you don't go into Combat Trance, they are kind of slow at throwing, but they hit really hard. They hit for 650. But in Combat Trance, you can throw one right after another, and so you're going to run out of ammo pretty quickly unless you use either like something where it adds to your max ammo already, like where something adds to your max ammo already, or you use Crowd Pleaser. It's one of my favorite cards. It says generate 3 ammo after activating Combat Trance. So before you activate Combat Trance, you want to be sure that you throw a couple of chakrams first, or else that card will be pretty much useless. Second card I have here is Making the Cut. Heal for 120 after each hit with your Heavy Blade. So what I like to use Heavy Blade is kind of like a last-ditch effort. I like to use Heavy Blade when the enemy health is below 800 and it deals a final blow. Kind of at the end of your battle with somebody, throw the Heavy Blade at them. It will kill them and it will also heal you. I found that's a very helpful card. The third card here I have is Bragging Rights. It's probably one of the main cards in this deck. It says Bragging Rights is one of the main cards in this deck. It says hitting players with the bladed chakrams heals you for 125 each hit. So when you're playing Tiberius, oftentimes you're out there soloing other enemies, and you're going to need a way to heal yourself because base health, Tiberius is only at 2200. He isn't a whole. He doesn't have a whole lot of health, and so you're going to find ways. You're going to need ways to heal yourself in the middle of the battle. Fourth card here is Primal Haste, getting 120 health shield for 4 seconds after activating Combat Trance. Again, this deck is geared towards healing you and finding ways to heal you, because you're going to be alone, and most oftentimes you won't be by your healers. So again, Primal Haste is another way of healing you. After activating Combat Trance, you can get 120 shield. It's kind of a filler card, but it's to get you more health. And the last one is Test of Strength, heal you for 100 every 1 second while Combat Trance is active. So Combat Trance it's like you're soloing somebody, you really want to take somebody out, but also you want to heal yourself so you'll be ready for the next fight. And I always like to buy Deft Hands and Life Rip as one of the first 2 items that I buy. Depending on if they have a ROM or somebody with a lot of shield like a Burik, you want to buy Wrecker eventually. But I usually buy Life Rip or Deft Hands first. As you can see, you kind of want to pick off the champions one at a time as you're going along here. So the key to the strategy of playing Tiberius really, really well is you want to deal some damage, activate combat trance, and then throw your blade to finish them off. That's kind of the flow of how you like to do things here. So throw some chakrams first, activate combat trance, see if you're going to win the battle or not. And if you aren't going to win the battle, use your right bumper ability and get the heck out of there. So it's a big jump that you can either use it to attack or you can use it to retreat. That's really kind of what I like to do with Tiberius. You can see so anyway, biggest thing with Tiberius, the flow of combat. If you can do this, throw a couple of chakrams first, activate combat trance so you don't run out of ammo and you heal yourself, and then the final blow using your long sword, and then jump away. That's kind of what I like to do. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Thatpastordude. I stream most Thursday and Friday and Saturday nights.